Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be having a look at Joe Satriani's Cryin. Just before we do, I just want to show you something. Look at this. I got this book. This is the tab for The Extremist, from where this song comes from. I got this, I think, when I was 19, because I heard this album, I thought it was great. Look at the state of it now. It's really worn out. This album is really a whole library of classic licks, classic blues licks and techniques to learn. So if you're a rock guitar player, you know, even if you're not too into Satriani, have a look at this album and get the book if you can, because it's just full of licks and it's really great. So let's have a look at this song, Cryin. It's a slow one, so it's not too technically difficult, but what I would say is it's very difficult in the sense that it's slow and every note stands out. So if your vibrato is, you know, sounding really bad, this song is going to be really difficult because it's just an exercise in tasteful, melodic, beautifully phrased, you know, great vibrato type playing. So have some fun with it, take your time and just work on that vibrato because it really sings out in this tune. So let's get on with it. All right, so here's the first lick. So this is a bend on 11 on the G, just bend it up a whole step, pick it, let down, pull off to 9 and then bend up twice. In between you're letting it down, of course, so pick it, let it down, pull off to 9, then we have this. That's on the D string now, 11, 9, 11, 9 on the G, 11, 9, so far we've got this. And we have similar again. Alright, that bit is 11 slide to 13. Sorry, 9 slide to 11. Up to 14 on the D. Back to 9. Alright, so far. Next bit is very similar. Same as the first one. That bit is a nice bit. That's at 11 to 13 on D. Back to 9. Up to 11. 14. Back to 11 on D. And then at the end slide back to 9 here. Now this is really kind of done all with one pick, and if you're playing it in one go and you've got good sustain, you can get it. Otherwise the notes tend to you know, to die a bit there. Right, okay, now we're on to this section, which goes like this. Sorry, my note died a bit there. Now this is the same as you've just been doing up here, but you're playing it an octave higher, all right? So this is on the 19th fret, you're pre-bending that. It's exactly the same. Pull off to 17, bend up, pick, let down and pull off. So far we got. Now this bit changes slightly. This is 18, 16, 18, 17 on the B, and then pull off 18 to 16 on the G. And then we have this bit, same again. So now, after you've done that pre-bend and let it down on 19 here, you're going to have 19 on a high E. Hit that twice, and then bend up, pick it again, bit of vibrato, and pick and let down. Bit of vibrato, so. Then we go back to this bit again. And here's the ending. So that bit is 16 on the B, 16 on the G, and then 18 on the G, bend up, and that down. Try and get vibrato on those notes, not this. You know, add some vibrato. And a bit of sustain on that note too. Then he's into the main theme, which is this. Okay, so this is 17 on the B, and 17 you're bending up to 19 on the high E, so you get. And the first time he really doesn't do any vibrato on this is. So you're going 17, bend up, back to 17, bend up. And then 16 on the B, so 17, re-pick 17. Then bend 16 up a half step, let it down again. 17 on the B, bend up. Let down, re-pick again. So far we've got this. Up again. Down again. Repeat that again. But this time we're going to go high. So this time we're going 17 on the B, bend up 19 to 21, that's 16, bend again, and then you're bending up, 17, let down, and up again. Alright, that's the main theme he's doing there. Alright, hope you're still alright after that high part. Watch out for that. It's a bit tricky with those bends, very easy to go over, and if the vibrato sounds bad, it's it's really awful. Anyway, let's have a look at the next bit, which is a nice little bass part. Right, so this bit is 2 to 4 on the A string, and you're muting this with your right hand, by the way. 2 on the D, and then 4 to 2 on the D. Doing that twice. Then an artificial harmonic, bend down, let back up, pull off to 2. 4 2 4 2, and then you have this. That was, by the way, sorry, on the A string. The 2 was on the D. That was a pull off. 2 on the A, and a bend on 2 on the E. Slow bend, and then hit the open E, and then pull off. Similar idea again. So this bit almost the same. Same 2 to 4, 2 on the D. That bit the same. Still the artificial harmonic. That's all the same to that point. And then you're going 2, slide up to 4, up to 7, back to 2. Let me put those two phrases together so it makes more sense. Here's the last one. That's nice. Right, so we have exactly the same as the first two. Then you have 4 to 2. 4 to 2, and then a hammer on from 2 to 4. Show them 2 on the D there. 4 2 on the D, slide 4 to 6 up on the D. Finish on 2 strikes on 4 there on the G. Then you have that 6 4 right on the G. Then we have this cool blues lick. Alright, so let me just play that little section through. This bit at the end is 11, bend up a whole step, 9 on the B, 9 on the high E, 12 on the B, don't bend it, just 12, alright. That little lick is 11, bend up to 13, let down, pull off to 9, 11, 9, again, and then a nice bend, whole step bend on 12 on the B, so that sounds like this. Then we're back to this bit. Okay, now that bit is exactly the same as before, but this time he's putting a bit more vibrato on the notes. So just see if you can get that. Just be careful with your bends too, because it's very easy, this song, to kind of, that kind of thing, so just try and keep it. Okay, now after that bit we have this section. Okay, so this bit is 17, pull off to 15, back to 17, and then a bend up. And you bend up and then you slide off the note, kind of going downwards. Then we have this lick. So this is 15, bend up a whole half step, 12, 15, 12 on the B. That's 14, bend up a whole step, release, pull off to 12. Finish on 14 on the D, so far. Then we have, now this one, 12 on the G, bend 14 up, and then you've got, so this might be a little tricky. So you're bending up 14, 12 on the B, 12 on the high E, and then you skip the B and you're playing that 12 on the G. 15 on the B, and then 15 on the G, pull off the 14, pull that off the 12, all right? 14 off to 12 again, so far. And then 14 to 12, all right? Play that slow. Then we have this. So you're bending that 14 on the G, let down, pull off to 12. 14 on the D, 12 on the G, bend 14 to 16. All right, that's a nice little blues lick at that, really cool. All right, now after this bit he goes into this really nice melodic solo, which goes like this. So he's got two kind of pick scrapes here, that type of thing. So then you're doing this. It's a really nice solo, that is absolutely beautiful. So it's 4 on the A, so let me play the first bit. So that's 4 on the A, 6 on the G, and then the slide from 4 to 5 on the B. And then the slide from 7 to 9 on the B, so far we've got this. 7 on the high E, 6, 7 twice on the B, so far. Slide 7 on the high E up to 9, 12 on the B, all right. A little slight bend, half a bend on 9 on the B, up and down. 11, pull off to 9, slide back up to 11, so far. Then we have this, sorry. This is 8 on the G, 3 times, up and down. And then slide back to 4, up to 6 on the G. Then the last part. So you're starting on 6, 6, 8, 9, 11, up to 13. 12 on the B, 11 on the B. 2 strikes on the B, up to 14, 11 on the high E, 12, 14 on the high E, bend up 14 on the high E to 16 with the rake. When you're up, repick it again, pull off to 12, back to 14. So let me play that bit really slowly, see if you can play along, if you can remember all that. Great. All right, hope you get that. That's a really nice melodic bit. Now there's a little breakdown at this section. It kind of goes like this. This is 11, hammer on to 12, slide back to 9, and then you're going 11, 9, 11 again. That little bit on the 11 when you go back to is a hammer on. Okay. This bit, 9 to 11, slide back to 8, slide back to 6, up to 8, back to 4 to 6. Okay, so. Again, my guitar's tying slightly there. Then we have this. That's nice. So that's at 6 on the G, 4, 5 on the B, back to 6, 4 on the B, 4 on the G. To 6, back to 4 on the G, 7, 6 on the D, 4 on the D, 6 on the D, and then a little hammer on pull off, 4 to 6, slide back to 2. Then we have this. Sorry, I'll do that again. This bit you want to turn the volume down a bit because it's kind of... So this bit, it's his kind of jerky legato that he does, which is really good. This is, I'll give you the notes, 2, 4, 6 on the A and the same on the D. And when you come back off again, you're pulling the same notes off, 4, 6, 2. But you pause on that 6th fret on the A. And that's 4, 2, 0. And then a whammy bar down again, all right? So, and try that, as I say, just turn the volume down to get the sound he gets. A bit louder than that, sorry. There we go, something like that. And after the whammy bar, we're back to kind of that first bit again, but he does a few different variations. So instead of just starting with the first one, you hit the 9th fret first on the G. It's exactly the same though as the first lick. This time though he does this. So he's sliding into that 9 on the D. Same again. That lick is the same as before. All right. Now we're back to the melody again. Then we have this lick. That's quite a good one. This is a double stop, 9 on the D, 9 on the G. And you're hammering up to 11. This is kind of a Hendrix thing. 11 on the A, slide back from 9 to 7 on the A. And then 9, 7 on the low E, 9 there on the A. And then you're back into that again. Then he does this. That's quite nice. So after you've done that though, bending twice, and finally a third time up, hit that 17 on the high E. And back to the melody. And then he's got that little bit. Now when you teach this song, when you're not playing it, it's very confusing, all the parts. So you're doing that. I'll have to listen to that tune again. I've forgotten where I am, but so. So you're bending that 19 up, a hammer on 17 to 19, and then bend up that 19. bend it up, let down, pull off to 17, up to 19 again. And then we're back to that kind of bit that we had before. But this time we don't do the... Now this time, instead of doing this lick, that bit he goes. So this is 3 on the high E, bend up half step, open E, bend 3 on the B. Sorry, no bend there. Open E, 3 on the B, open, and then the bend. You know, you can do that bend or slide. So I'm bending 2 on the G, up, let down, slide up to 4. Then you have this. That's 2. 2 on the D. Open G, slide 2 to 4. Then he does this. This is 3, 0, 3, 0 on the B, 3, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, and a bend on the 3rd fret on the low E to the open E. Then you have an open D. That's 9, 12, 9, 12. And pull off 12 to 9, 12 on the D, 9 on the G. So this is 15 on the B, bend 14 up to 16, let down, pull off to 12. Then he does the same thing again. But this time you go, then strike 15 on the B twice. Same thing again, after you've pulled off that 14 to 12, bend up that 14 a whole step. Alright, now we're into some wild bits here. It's 17 on the high E. You're kind of catching both strings, 17 on the high E, 17 on the B at the same time. So you get, let it down and then, all right, and then you're bending up to 17 on the B. And we've got that, that's 15 on the B, 15 on the G, 14 to pull off to 12 on the G. 14 pull off to 12 on the D. 14, 12, 14. Nearly at the end now, there we have. So you're bending that 19th fret up a tone and a half to this note. Up to 22 now. And you're bending that twice. My note's dying there a bit. If you can get that, that's great. That lick is an open E, 15, 12, 15 on the B. Bend up 15, a half step. Let it down, up again. That's the last lick. Okay, this is a cool one. So you're starting on 12 on the high E, and then bend up 15 on the B. After that, after you've done that bend, you're hammering on 12 to 15. pull 15 off to 12. Bend it up again on 15 to 12 on the B. 15 to 12. So far we've got this. After you've done this little bend here, 14 on the G, bend up a whole step, let down, pull off to 12. 14 on the D, pull off to 12 on the D. Finish on 14 on the A, and then hit 14 on the A, 14 on the D together, and depress the whammy bar. All right. And then the final note is hit the low E while the bar is depressed, bring it up, and some vibrato.